Right, this is Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. Coal Chamber are in the house. How's it going, gentlemen?
Great. Just getting ready for the show.
Cool, man. Welcome back to the UK.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you'd get back together and tour again?
Nope.
No, it's been like yeah. I mean, it's been a lot of years in talks, and we never thought I didn't think in a million years that we were gonna get back together.
No.
So now that we all get along and the record is awesome, and the chemistry's there, the live show has just gotten tenfold better.
Awesome.
Yeah, now that we're all like focused and
the energy and the passion's back.
well, yeah, because now I really am a true believer if you rekindle and you have a chemistry, because I used to think, the fighting and all that made us just more like fucking chaotic. But I really feel that chaos it was just chaos and not like in a good way. It was just like kind of destructing itself.
Yeah.
So when you get along, you have chemistry and you put those things together, it makes for a really, like when things are one, you know what I mean? It's like it makes it bigger.
It just all gels and everything works.
Yeah, it just makes it better.
Hey, you know what? I used to feel the same way. I'm like we used to have fights. We'll just say on a daily basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, we just almost killed each other. We're gonna have a good show. And I was like, oh, that was the angst of the band.
No, it's not.
And
gets you
no,
fired
when you
up,
get
then.
on stage, yeah, that's what I used to think.
Yeah,
It gets us fired up, and I want to kill that motherfucker in front of me, blah blah blah. And now that we get along, the shows are so much better because we all, I don't know if it's like subconsciously, but like you want to see each other do better.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you're actually, when you go near, like say Dez and him or Dez and me, you actually want to be near that person. And the energy,
can feel
the
it.
energy becomes something like, I hate to sound hippie shit because we're not hippies, but like there's love involved, and the music that we create as a band, we don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. We don't care how people think of it. This and that. It's what comes out of us. And finally, after I don't even know how many years it's been, it's a beautiful thing that we're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I said, I hate to sound like a hippie dude, but it's a really good thing that we're doing. And I mean, minus me and him being good friends, which we are. Coal Chamber being back is good for all of our lives.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And there's no hate anymore. On stage, like people are like, oh my god, you look like you hate everybody. That's just us doing therapy. Coal Chamber on stage is therapy. If I don't have Coal Chamber on stage, my life is crazy.
So you've also just released a new album as well. So how was that process? Because obviously you just mentioned being on stage, it's all gelled.
It was so quick. It was quick.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was completely shocked.
Also, which is what we were just saying, it went quick because once the chemistry and the flow of how you communicate, and it just it really does make, when you hate each other, you don't want to write with, you almost want to you just don't subconsciously, you just almost want him to fail, which is weird because he's in your band.
Yeah. Chamber music, same thing. Just like, how long did that record take? We all wanted to kill each other.
Yeah.
But minus me and him, of course. That's my boo over there.
So yeah,
But like chamber music, it was just, we all want the same thing. We all want the same music. We all think the same way. But when you want to be an ass to someone, you're an ass.
Yeah,
It's almost like a girlfriend. With this new record, we all got along so well. Texting back and forth and talking, our families hanging out.
Yeah.
Just like this weird, like I said, hippie shit that we did. The songs came quick. We were writing a song a day.
Was it ideas you had before you reformed?
A couple.
You
couple.
did, was it Soundwaves? You did the mini Australian tour, and then everyone was like, oh, wouldn't it be good if you came back and recorded again?
When we got offered Soundwave, it was going to be Soundwave and we're done.
Yeah. It was just
We
a
never
one-off
thought
thing.
about another tour. It was going to be the exclamation point on like Coal Chamber shit.
Yeah.
Once
a
that
line
went
on it and move
well,
on.
me and him always write shit together, and then Coal Chamber just kind of happened. And the fact that the fans came out and wanted more stuff, and we went to South America and the States and all that. just I don't want to say the demand for it, because that sounds like
you came over and did Download as well, didn't you?
Yeah, like the demand for it, like we're in one direction, which we're not. But yeah, it just came about, and it kind of snowballed into a record. And we never planned on it, never wanted to do it.
And now you're back on tour in Europe and the UK again.
It kind of just happened.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You've just announced a huge tour in the States as well, haven't you? Going out with Fear Factory.
Yeah. And that's like, you know, that's like a full circle thing in terms of Dino. Dino's like being our friend from the 90s.
Okay.
And him and like people like Ross Robinson, you know, helped us get, you know, just helped us in our career, helped us get a deal.
Yeah.
They were big, you know, they were for the band to be like do well.
Big catalyst in pushing you forward.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah. So Dino was like a big factor.
20 years ago.
That was in
94,
95. Yeah. So like for Dino to, you know, be in tour now that we're together, you know, it's just amazing because, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, the brotherhood, you know.
Yeah.
Even after 20 years, it's there, and you're like, shit. Now we're touring together.
You know what's fucking crazy out of all of that, and I'm interviewing him. Like I got in Coal Chamber after you know, Fear Factory happened, or Coal Chamber was getting their deal.
Yeah.
Like 96, and I was listening to this music, and there was Korn and Deftones and Coal Chamber and all this shit. Like this kind of music's gonna fucking change the world.
Yeah.
And now I'm in Coal Chamber. I got in it when I was 19. And these bands, Fear Factory and Coal Chamber, are about to go on a tour. And they're still 15-year-olds coming out. Which is like...
fresh blood discovering you is awesome.
Kids coming out. It's such a crazy thing. And it's almost like a weird little like gang of metal. And I don't want to say new metal or whatever the hell. You know, people say.
It was just a pigeonhole, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You've always got to be pigeonholed, whatever band it was.
If I never got in Coal Chamber, I would be going to a Coal Chamber Fear Factory show right now.
Yeah.
As I'm 37 years old. You know what I mean?
I'm a bit jealous that tour's not coming over here because that package, just those two bands on their own, is insane.
It's such a good thing, and you know, with being in Coal Chamber and like Meek said, and you know, Fear Factory got them the deal, and then I got in the band, and now we're doing the same tour together. Such a good thing.
It's just gonna be a brotherhood on tour with the States.
You got to keep the same type of music going.
Yeah.
You know, we're not the radio bands. We're not the video bands. Is there videos anymore?
It's all changed since you first came around, hasn't it? It's
like
music industry's upside down now.
We're bands that don't give a fuck about numbers. We just want to tour, and we want to kick ass, and that's it.
That's what you're doing.
Put together a good package and kill.
It's all good. Sounds like the next band are on, so we're going to wrap it up here.
Okay,
it's been a pleasure chatting with you guys.
Thank you so much for your time.
Looking forward to seeing the show in a bit.
And
awesome.
we'll see you after or
Hell
during.
Yeah. We will see you out in the mosh pit.